how I got here, and what happened after I got out of the hospital on May 1st. 2080! I walked out of a hospital, a different person! It had only been 3 or 4 days since I woke up from a coma. I had spent 30 days completely immobilized in a hospital bed. That kind of stillness does something to the body. I could barely walk. The first time I tried to get out of bed in the hospital, I collapsed and cracked my head on the ground. No strength, no balance, no confidence. Doctors say it takes 1 full week of recovery for every day your body is immobilized. They were right. It took nearly 6 months before I felt normal again. For the first week, I walked with a cane. My voice was barely a whisper because I had been on a breathing machine for 2 weeks. But here's the strange part. The day I walked out of the hospital, I knew something had changed in me. Not spiritually, practically. One question kept looping in my mind. What happened to my brain? And I did what drug addicts are very good at. I obsessed. Neuroscience, addiction, dopamine, cues, triggers. Why the brain does what it does. Why behavior feels automatic. Why willpower fails. That obsession led me to 2 teachers. The first was Joe Dispenza, author of Becoming Supernatural. The second was Greg Halpern, who later became a personal friend. Greg's list of achievements is far too long for this video, but I first saw him on Oprah Winfrey's show, demonstrating electronic anesthesia that blocks pain at the brain level, not numbing the body, rewriting the signal. This man understands the brain. Greg created a system called the Formula for Protocol, built around 4 pillars: health, happiness, prosperity, purpose. That program became my first real experience with guided meditation. And I want to be very clear about this. These meditations work. One of them is called Instant Happiness. We use it in the very first track of Boom Dopamine Shift. It is not woo-woo. It is not escapism. It is dopamine done correctly. After just a few weeks of consistent practice, something happened that I still struggle to describe. It felt like a door opened in my brain, and once it opened, everything flooded in. Energy, clarity, ideas, creative drive. When your dopamine is no longer hijacked by artificial spikes, something incredible happens. Your brain gives you energy back. Ideas appear out of nowhere. Opportunities become obvious. You start seeing paths where before you saw walls. That is what Boom Dopamine Shift is built on. Not motivation, not hype, not discipline alone. Neural rewiring, breaking the cue-to-craving loop. Replacing destructive dopamine with productive dopamine. Using meditation, journaling, and focused thought as tools instead of buzzwords. This is how I got here. And if you feel stuck, addicted, scattered, or exhausted for no clear reason, there is a very good chance your brain is not broken. It is just and wiring can be changed. If you have never tested yourself as a person and feel like you have left yourself behind, join the BDS School community to catch up